Today's the day we start our new Mentors project. Heading off to the boat. So, Stephen,
hello.
How do you feel today?
Well, I feel good. We spent 3 months actually selling our narrowboat and buying our old sailing boat back. An amazing story. We had to sell our sailing boat when Julia got cancer, and she's better now, and she decided she wanted to get a sailing boat again. So we sold our narrowboat, and lo and behold, the next day our very boat, the one we had built years and years ago, was there. So yeah, that's just so exciting. So I feel good today, and yeah, we're just heading out to the boat now to get some odds and ends, because we're going to make a film about the music work that we're doing, just as a catch-up for Mentors work. So yeah, good fun.
That's great. Thank you, Stephen. On to the next chapter. I was left seeing whether this was Dominique in the kayaks, but it's not. He loves his kayaking. Here we are, arriving at our pontoon and about to get on our boat. Getting back aboard.
You've done all your digital mechanics,
yeah,
and administration, so that's great. Dead easy, sorted.
Yes.
Yeah, and now let's get cracking.
Yeah, onwards and upwards.
I'm just thinking, whenever you're filming, if you go live anywhere, there's always somebody doing something crazy, and they'd never normally be there. So for example, today we've got a guy right opposite here, and he's hammering into a post. You can probably hear it, a steel post. I'm not sure why he's hammering into it. He looks pretty confused, but it makes a lot of noise and ruins filming.
So he's not beating his head against a brick wall, but he's bashing a steel spike. Oh my God.
Smashing hell out of a steel post. Yeah.
Oh,
but
well.
no, I mean, coming back to your question, what was your question again?
Given the fact that money is getting really tight and you could see it coming, what was your solution? What did you do?
The bottom line is people are real slaves to the system, and the system is destructive. It stops you being creative. You end up in jobs you don't like, paying mortgages, completely under stress. If you're a creative, and everybody's creative, if you've got a great idea, one of the great things to do is to develop it and get out into the digital world and identify your audience. You need help to do that. I certainly did. And you know, my music is quite complex. I can have up to maybe 10, 15 people in a piece of music that I'm trying to get in front of the public. Normally it would cost you tens of thousands of pounds to get those people together, get them in the studio. Mentors, the group that have supported me in my work, helped me to A, afford it by sourcing artists from all over the world that I could afford. B, they then taught me how to distribute the work. That's why I'm suggesting that if you want to launch your creative idea, start to think about it and start to get the infrastructure around you. So definitely press the button, link in to launch you, and you can start the journey that I'm in the middle of, and it's great. You'll love it.
Fantastic.
I was fake. You came out of cancer, we came out of like 30 years of political activism, and we've decided to be creative and push the boat out even more, be creative and make a living. How on earth are we going to do that, and how are we doing it?
Well, I think the only way is to explore the digital world and see how it's possible to connect with people and build relationships with them in such a way that you can share what you can give to the world.
people are running out of money, things are getting really desperate. Is it the right time to be creative and start working online?
I think now is the best time to do that, because we have to find different ways of living our lives that are not feeding the greed and are actually sharing the care for each other, for the future. And being creative means adding value to the world rather than consuming and extracting from the world.
Sail close to the wind when you're deep in love. Sail close to the wind, my friends. The magic that your joy will bring will spread to rainbow's end. The magic that your love will bring will heal the bitter trend.
Stephen, what are you doing about the climate emergency?
Well, the climate emergency to me is really, it's a pending disaster. People are ignoring it because they're frightened by it. They don't know what to do about it. So what I'm trying to do is to use my music to really wake people up to the dangers that we face and encourage people to take action and do something about it. I think music really is a great way to reach people. Our work is full of harmony, it's full of melody, and very striking lyrics. The harmony and the melody draw people in. They'll tap their feet, they'll dance. But if they take the time to listen to the lyrics and to read the lyrics online, then yeah, they're going to have a shock.
You're singing, you're writing, you're making music. We're both writing. We're building our website presence, and that's all been made possible by discoveries on the internet of how you can actually apply the science of digital marketing to connect with people.
I've been astounded about, I discovered it totally through mentors and Launch You. I was astounded by the way I could just have an idea and go out and find all the talent I needed online, and actually get 15 to 20 tracks mixed online, people just posting it backwards and forwards and mastering music. I mean, we've put it online, haven't we? We put lyrics online.
Yeah, absolutely, we've done that. And I think the other thing that it's been possible to do is to actually understand how you develop a strategy and with a system that can actually be effective, because the real danger is that you can dip in and you do a bit here and do a bit there and it doesn't really join up. And to actually have impact, you need to create the architecture for success.
So if I've got a creative idea and I want to make a living out of it, how do I start?
Well, click on the button below. You'll come through to us. We'll connect you to our mentors and the community that can support you, encourage you, help you develop your idea into a reality.
Brilliant.
Make your dreams come true.
Brilliant. And in terms of our work, I'm really interested in people getting access to the music. So is there a link for that as well?
Well, yes. You can click on the link in the below as well, and it'll take you through to our SoundCloud site where you can hear the tracks.
Fantastic.
It's time for the Wall Street coup. It's time for the Wall Street coup.